Welcome back. We're going to go through chart 6 and talk about their meanings, talk about how we can remember them. And there were some videos I already posted. You should have been able to see them online already. But HCT, this is hematocrit. Hematocrit is the ratio of cells in your blood to the volume of the liquid. Okay, it's a ratio. HCV stands for hepatitis C virus, right? Kind of similar to HBV or HAV, right? But it's HCV. This is a bloodborne pathogen. It's not curable. Apparently, I just found out we now have a vaccination for hepatitis C. So that's new to me. Anyways, HDL, all capitals. This is high density lipoproteins. They call this a healthy cholesterol, but too much of any type of cholesterol is a bad thing. So we have high density lipoproteins, low density lipoproteins, which is LDL. Then we have VLDL, which is very low density lipoproteins. So your body produces all of these, and we also get it through our diet as well. But only like 7 or 8% of our cholesterol level actually comes from our diet. The best way to lower our cholesterol level is to exercise more often. But anyways, our body does produce these high-density lipoproteins. That's cholesterol. Hg, this is mercury. We get a tip-off that it's an element because it's a capital followed by a lowercase. Mercury used to be used in antiseptics like mercurochrome. And I remember my parents, when I was a child, used to put mercurochrome on my cuts. And it was a glass bottle with like a reddish type, like a brownish reddish liquid. And it had like this little glass probe with a ball at the end of it, kind of like a honey dipper, that you can get honey with. But you would take this dipper and you would stick it in there and then you would rub it and smear it all over your cut. And you're essentially putting mercury on your cut because heavy metals tend to inhibit bacterial growth. We also used to use mercury in things like thermometers, and we also use it as a unit of comparison for blood pressure and glucose levels as well. HGB or HB, this is hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is the protein in our red blood cells. Hemoglobin. HHA, this is a home health assistant or home health aide. They offer assistance for patients in their home. They provide basic things like helping them eat, making sure they have their medications when they have their medications, make sure they follow through with their exercises, help them bathe, that sort of thing. So basically you just need a CPR and first aid certificate to do this job. They make anywhere from like $9 to $11 an hour. HIPAA, super important. Primary concern with HIPAA is patient privacy and how you are able and allowed legally to share their protected health information with anybody else. Okay, so I hope you watched the video on it. HIV, this is human immunodeficiency virus. HIV attacks the immune cells in our body and eventually leads to AIDS. AIDS happens when we have basically no immune system left. So the common cold could actually infect somebody with AIDS and kill them. AIDS doesn't necessarily kill people. It's the opportunistic infections that they get that do kill them. So it is kind of a death sentence. But if it's still in the form of HIV, there are drugs that you can take to suppress this virus, but it doesn't necessarily cure the condition. All right. HMO, Health Maintenance Organization. So this is a form of insurance, and it focuses on preventive care for the patients. Focuses on preventive care, and it's offered by most employers. Generally, they'll offer an HMO before they'll offer a PPO, which is a preferred provider organization, and HMOs are generally much, much cheaper. Okay. Then we have hard of hearing, right? Generally, you need a hearing aid if you are hard of hearing. It's where you cannot hear well. H&P, this is history and physical. History and physical. This is what is updated every 12 months with your physician. Hour or hours, there's 4 different abbreviations for these, so it's really, really hard to not get it right. So it could mean the time of day, it could mean a span of time as well. So I'll pick up with this on the next video.